Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. It is Patrick, Badgerlord Patrick here once again. My apologies for not being available over the weekend or this Monday. To make a long story short, I had a dental emergency to attend to, and I have since recovered from that, mostly. Certainly enough to be able to do some games, I think. And certainly I want to continue to hone my skills, both in broadcasting as well as in gaming, because I always want to get better at presenting content to you, and especially at my content, because I do it for the love of the game. Anyway, so tonight, I do not quite know what I want to play yet. I've been on to some very interesting games, and I think I'll bring up some of them right now. Alright, so, yeah, putting that aside for just a second, I don't know how well you can see my Steam library here. Let me see. But I do have quite a few games that I've been into. Lately, last time I played Team Fortress 2. Lately I've been into Age of Empires 2, naturally enough. And I also tried out a bit of where is it again? It was just up here. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, here it is. Banished, which is sort of a city-building game after a fashion. I had wanted to try out their Colonial Charter mod, which adds a great deal of content, so I'm told, and that might be fun, but I would need to configure that, though. Instead, I think I will go back into Age of Empires 2 for now, and see if I can get around going there, and come back to it. Come back to something else, possibly, after I've played around, see how I'm feeling. Before I do that, though, I will just get back into my title screen, though, and load up Age of Empires, and I will also load up my chat as well, so that you can just let me know when you have something to say. Alright, but let me get into the chat application here. I'll be just a second. Thank you. Please hold. Yes, while I do this, well, I will at least say how my weekend did go, since it's taking me just a second. So, basically, it was my pastor's birthday. Father Catania is now 47, and we had a wild, wild time just celebrating his birthday. First we went to the Joslin Art Museum here in Omaha, which is a lovely place. Beautiful place. It is open for free every day now. It used to only be open for free on Saturdays, but that changed. And now it's one of the richest art museums here in Omaha, and it is open completely free to the public. Beautiful place. All kinds of stuff from all manner of ranges. We also got to see the British art exhibit that was passing through here, including a lot of the English gentlemen and ladies and all that, as well as some lovely former altar pieces and biblical pieces. Lovely stuff, that. We also then went to friend's ice cream parlor around here called Ted and Wally's. Beautiful stuff. Had some limoncello ice cream that It spilled everywhere, but it was delicious. It made with actual, like, alcohol. And then we went into a little hole in the wall of a bar called the Wicked Rabbit. Absolutely gorgeous aesthetics. I had a Planter's Punch. Beautiful stuff. $13 a drink. I have never in my born days paid $13 for a drink. But, you know, it was very good in the company of my friends, and especially His Reverence, Father Catania. It was well worth it. Finally, we went to a place called Meatballs. You can guess what they had there. It was actually very good. I also paid about 13 bucks there, but it was pretty good. It was a good day all around, and I think His Reverence was much, I think he enjoyed the day very greatly. Okay, so about to load up in Age of Empires 2 here, but just wanted to say how my weekend went. I don't want to get into the gritty details of anything beyond that, but this weekend was a good weekend, I think. Alright, and we are about to get into Age of Empires. Whoa. Let me fix that. There we go. Oops. That was completely unintentional. Alright, is it working properly now? Yep, there it is. That'll work for now. Okay. Let's go and find some noobs, shall we? Yes, noobs. Okay. 1 versus 1 arena. Ooh. That could be good. No. I want to practice, Arabia. Map style, location, map style, standard. Let's see. Okay, maybe not. Okay, how do you do this? Game speed, population, starting age, standard. Standard. Let's see here. This one could work. I may be a little above their class, but... Let's see. I might be fine. Full random it looks like. Very good. Looks like host is maybe not used to
start the game already.
Hosting games, but we shall see.
No.
Start the game already! Start the game already! Start the game already! Start the game already!
Alright, and in we go.
Food, please.
Alright, let's get this game started. Okay, oh crap. That's not how you want to start a game. You want to get right to the action. No delays, oh crap. Oh crap. Okay, there we go. Okay, good. Now I'd better get on that sheet, man. Come on, over there. And then, yep, right in the middle of the town. There we go. I have no earthly... This might be coastal. I don't like this. But it looks like I am pocket, which is good. Wait, no. But if this is a water map, maybe I'd better get on wood early. Not too early, though. I do still want to churn out a constant stream of vills. Okay, found my boar. That's very important. Okay. I'm gonna get on wood production now. And I'm going to explore the seas after this. Actually, no, what am I doing? You know what? Yeah, there we go. I'm going to continue to try for a men-at-arms rush. That's the strategy I've been trying to go for lately. And actually, I better find my other sheep before I go exploring too far. But I do want to do a men-at-arms rush. Maybe this isn't the map to do it on, but... Damn it, I want to get good at it. If the saying, I fear not the man who has done 1,000 moves once each, but the man who's done 1,000 moves, but the man who's done one move 1,000 times. Yes, that is the move I want to make. Okay. I want to get good at launching a men-at-arms rush. That is my dream. Alright. But if I'm gonna meet that fantasy, I have to get good with economy first. And it looks like I'm slightly weak in that. Maybe I should consult my team's build order and sacrifice chat. Nah, I shouldn't sacrifice. What nonsense. Sacrifice chat? Not on my life. Never know when someone will turn up, and I want to be a good host. Come on. Where's that last sheep? It's around here somewhere. Okay. And we cut into that sheep just as I'm about to commit a boar lure. Okay, guys. Crunch time. There we go. Actually, that was not a bad boar lure. Some people say that's a bad boar lure, that you should never try and lure with 3 or 4 vills. That was a good boar lure. Don't let them tell you otherwise. Okay. Now, I will tell you the truth. I have honestly never really practiced for a water map. So this is going to be a fun experience for one and all. Okay. So while they're off doing that, I'm going to get this boar over here. Okay. And then that guy's gonna freeze. Whatever. Whatever. Maybe not quite. Whatever. How's that boar doing? Getting down to the wire there. Okay. Need to start thinking about getting gold too. Okay, guys. This isn't a waste of economy. It's a perfectly good use of it. So I did not find that last sheep, but thankfully I do have access to that next boar. And I also have access to fish. So my situation is hardly dire. Just slightly boring, that's all. Okay, Scout. Forget that sheep. Go look for enemies. Good job. Okay. And you? Prepare to grush. For those of you unfamiliar with the terminology, grush. Galley rush. My economy is doing well, but that score indicator might simply be an indication that they're advancing before me. Which might not be such a good thing. But let's see how far I can get. Okay. Do I really want to farm? Maybe not. But maybe. I definitely don't want an idle TC, that's for sure, but I've got one. Maybe I'd better unload some of this wood. Because this is going very slowly. Because I've never done this before. Okay, come on. Food, food, food. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Okay, there we go. We are up. Only took for freaking ever. Alright. Gonna make my standard play here and make a Rax. Man, I went up with like 10 more population than I should have. But no such thing as wasted pop if you use it well. There's never any guarantee of that, but it seems things are going okay right now. Maybe I'd better build another dog. Okay, but where is the question? Okay. Actually, I'm going to pretend you are a scout and just send you around to explore things. Well, that is the theory, anyway. Can I build? No, I cannot. This is not the expansions. That's most unfortunate. But, as they say of the mediocre bombard, you gotta make do with what you got. Alright. So I'm going to build some ships for defense. Just so I got something. Looks like this is a desert land. There's a relic. There's blue. Blue is still in the dark. Oh boy, these guys are all still in the Dark Age. Is this going to be a wash? Again? This is going to be very disappointing if this is going to be a wash. Disappointing for you and me. Okay, so it looks like he can't get to that last piece of wall, which is a good sign. First galley is out. Not accomplishing very much of merit. As is standard at this time. Alright.
Jäger.
Are there any other river crossings into my base? Is really the question I want to ask at this time. And it does not seem so. Although that does not mean that my footing is secure. No, don't take the shorefish. Leave those. Let's see, there's some gold there. That appears to be a very long, skinny peninsula. Okay. Hey, I have the resources to go up the castle if I so wanted. Maybe I should? You know what? I will. I'm going to go to castle. Let's see. Once I build that market, of course. Okay. You guys, do some exploration, will you? Thank you. There's good lads. Okay. Gonna get cart. And I guess I'm not going to bother about that.
Ja.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep exploring as much as I can. Looks like there is a tower out from my green friend. Okay, guys, no. Stay together. There's strength in numbers. Strength in numbers. I'll let them know what I'm up to. Alright, looks like they have explored. There is actually a river system that cuts through here. And, yep. As to be expected, I'm on the tail end of it. Okay. He keeps saying okay. Is he okay? Just keep food coming out, man. Let's see. Oh! What's this? Scout rush from Pokeran. That's not good. Thankfully, I'm pretty much secluded from the rest of my mates. I was attempting to signal to them that I now actually have a sizable military. I hope they got the message. Say, Kapocha is up to Castle 2. That's slightly concerning, but not impossibly so. Let's see, did I hunt all the deer out here? I think I may have. In which case, it's time to build a housing development along the shore, I think. Okay. So I keep saying okay. I have men-at-arms here. But they have no way out at the moment. My setup currently is mostly economic. I'm not taking advantage of it very well because I am not building up properly. Gotta keep queuing villagers. Let's see. And my scout is trapped. and is going to die to this villager because I didn't perk up. Oh well. I mean, that sucks balls, but such is life. Sometimes life just sucks like that. Okay, now I'm not pulling in enough wood, so I'm going to buy just a little of it and make my next town center. Alright. And while I'm at it, just keep Vil production up. And I've got all these. I want to do something with them, but I can't right now. I can't do anything. Well, actually, I can camp there for the moment. Okay, man. Go out there, okay? Do your part, guys. Don't just sit and lollygag. Go and help the cause. The nation depends on you. Gonna make some more long swordsmen and camp them over there. Whoa, there's actually a shit ton of deer around here too. I should take advantage of that. I don't know how, but I should. I know how. I am actually going to want a defensive castle here in short order. I wonder what I could do with this transport that I just fished out, as it were. Okay. Okay, guys. Go and explore. So it does look like this is a coastal map. Maybe even continental. I'm not quite sure, as I'm used to playing like Arabia and Black Forest and land maps. Yeah, actually that defines it pretty well. Land maps are basically what I'm used to. Okay, more housing developments, guys. Thank you. And I don't think, yeah, no one really wants to make any moves at the moment. No one does, but I want to. No one, okay, yep. No one wants to make a move but me, I guess. Yeah, so I'm just gonna pay a visit to Pokaran, who's one of the two players that's still in feudal. Oh well, we can't all be great. Gonna give you pierce armor so that you can attack town centers, lads. Okay, and have we got any idle villagers? Yes, we do. Let's see. Ah! Get him! Make him pay! Make him pay for wearing a sissy color. That's right. I called you sissy. And I'm shagging your mom, too. Really don't know where that came out of left field, I'll say. Okay, how are we doing with this town center? Ha ha ha! Oh, we're making him run! We're making him run! I think I might get it down! Oh, this is fun! This is kind of fun! Fully castle upgraded long swordsman, and they eject. And that's not quite what he was planning on, but... Is he gonna lose this town center? He might. He might just lose it. Okay, nah, he's not gonna lose it. But he is gonna lose a lot of vills. I'm gonna make damn sure of that. Now, if you saw one of my previous videos, you'll know that that doesn't necessarily mean he's lost the game. It certainly has weakened him, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's done for. Come on. Okay. I had sent some villagers to build a TC there, but they're gone. What the devil? And why are you garrisoned in there? Don't be garrisoned. Go do something. Clumsy, boulder-footed villagers. That was totally worth it, though. That went extremely well. I have no apologies for that. Oh, wait a minute. I'll bet. Yep. There we go. That's the problem. How silly of me. Okay. Well, I feel like a moron. Half my economy's been going to rack and ruin all because I haven't been paying attention. Feck. Well, anyway. Let's make up for lost time. How are my ships doing? Camping out on this shorefish here. That will not do. What will do is that. There. And I am gonna put a forward, kind of forward castle here. For the sake of protecting everything. And making sure it works well. So it looks like that rush maybe didn't do as much as I had hoped it would. Situation is certainly not impossible, but I don't think I accomplished as much as I had wanted with that rush. See, what's this? Ah! That won't save you, Lex. That will definitely not save you. One thing that probably will save them, though, is the fact that they do have crossbowmen. So I'd probably better build some skirmishers' ranges to go with everything that I've got. Come on, come on! I want more chimneys! More chimneys! Excuse me. Yeah, I'm bogarting a lot of resources. Let's fix that, shall we? So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna kinda make a one of each unit round here sort of thing. Plus skirmishers, because skirmishers are a very good answer to those crossbowmen, especially when they're fully upgraded. Building site obstructed. Building cancelled. That's not a good sign. Oh! By that deer carcass? Well, I never. Well, it's probably not wise to just wait for it, but I'm going to. Now, in theory, I really don't even need the skirmishers, but I do want them. Why would you want skirmishers when you've got Huskarls? Well, I'll tell you. They're cost-effective. That's why. Okay. Yeah, gotta stop bogarting stone here. Let's make use of it. Yeah, because my army needs to get much larger. The only appropriate response to the question of how many soldiers do we need is more. Okay, that's not strictly true, but it is largely true. Do you have any idea? Good, good. Economy's going well, and we do not need more vills. That is excellent. I am going to build another castle over here. I am slowly building up resources. Actually, I'm going to build one over here. Which I think is a good idea. Okay. And you know what? Actually, no. I'm not going to go to Imperial yet. I'm waiting. Okay. Very clearly, I need to do something about the long wait times that I'm experiencing here myself. To that end, I should... Oh, what's this? More towers! Lordy. Well. K-Pocha is finally an Imperial Age. But we're on about the same level. I wonder if that's an indication that I should just go and crush him. I think I will. I certainly have the resources to. Don't know why I'm bogarting all these. Probably just because I'm moving way too slow. But no more. And there is a clog jam over here. Alright. You get chopping. Come on. What? Where are all my vills? Hui. This ain't gonna work. Okay. Clearly what I've got to do is just hit him where the sun don't shine. Just hit the deep, dark areas of Persia that are cheap shot. No, seriously, it's like a couple of farmers disappeared. I mean, what? Is this the rapture? Did the rapture just occur to my units? Holy crap, man. Let's go for his TC again. Okay, and I've got these 2 castles here, from which I can just... What's up?
An enemy now.
Ah, I see. Very good, you've put forward a forward base. You know what? Yep, let's just take his TC down. And upgrade all of our units here. Come on. Surely you've got the wherewithal to get 2-handed swordsmen. I mean, Hald. Okay, so it's 205 pop, yeah, because I believe it is a 300 pop game. So, time to build some more housing districts. I mean, housing developments. Shoreline housing developments. Gothic shoreline housing developments. The investment you can count on. Or some such thing. Okay. How are my soldiers doing? They've just been nuked. Not to worry. Really, though, I need to take more advantage of all of this wood that I've got lying around here. Because it's just sitting here going to waste. Crap, man. There is only one proper solution to this. And that is docks. Docks. Docks everywhere. I'm feeling a cash crunch. I really shouldn't be, but I am. So let's fix that. I'm also feeling a food crunch. Any more? Yep. And I can get shipwright, and so I will get shipwright. Because shipwright will make my ships cheaper. And therefore more useful. Gunpowder, ballistics, heated shot. Heated shot and ballistics, yes. Gonna get some skirmishers to kind of help beef this army up. Okay, and you guys have mined all that stone out. Very good. How is the housing development coming? Oh, it looks beautiful, man. Seriously, if you guys want to comment, don't let me stop you. Because it's not gonna get much more exciting than this. Not for a while. because I'm still trying to bulk my army up. Oh, and on top of that, I need to get those last armor upgrades too. Now, docks. What did I want to do here again? Really what I want to do is get cannon galleons. Looks like my mates are doing a fine job mopping things up at the moment. I'm just trying to bulk my army up so that I can take on the world. Okay, oh, whoops. Slightly premature there. Didn't quite mean to do that right there. But, oh well. Who knows? Maybe they shall accomplish some good. Okay, I'm going to blow these... Fuck! I did not mean to do that! Ow! Oh dear. I hope no one notices that. No one who matters, anyway. Let's fix that. Okay, and I'm beginning to get a little more gold in. Time to get perfusion, I think. Time to get champion. There we go. Maybe a couple of more barracks, but space is very limited at the moment. My units are contributing, though. They are pushing against their blood enemies and making it easier to siege. Unfortunately, oh, wait! Perfect timing! Go chew 'em up, boys! Looks like they didn't quite get there in time. Oh well. You did your best. I'm proud of you. I'm not going to build cannoneers. No, what I wanted to do was to get cannon galleon, in case someone was fool enough to shoot it from the shore. And looks like Kapochka is out, which means that team's going to crumble soon. Pokeron, okay, yep, this is game. Well, that was unfortunate. Okay, yep. Now it's just a matter of time. Cannon galleon could be helpful, though, in softening up our friend. Cannon galleons are slow but useful. Just chipping away at his towers might be enough to convince him that this game is no longer in his favor. And I do apologize for the quality of the game that has been played, but must of course remind you that half of the problem is, naturally enough, the quality of the people who host these games. And chances were about even, after all. I was one of only two 1600 players, though. Okay, and it looks like he's gotten the message, though. Wow! You know what? This was worth it. This was absolutely worth it. Do you see this? Look at this. Is this not the most gorgeous thing you have ever seen? That is... I have never seen anyone actually really go ahead and wall up their entire land. That is beautiful. That is a newbie play if ever there were one, but... Oh, and he was done for anyway, but... Actually... Oh no, he did crack through the regular way, but I'd wondered if he'd... maybe cracked... Maybe went through the trade. Nope. Looks like his military was pretty crap too. But that was fun. A little boring, but fun. Looks like everyone else pretty much went standard, though. I had some pretty good teammates. Okay, let's look at the stats. Okay, so my score climbed a bit. And... I had the high score, even though my military was not really the cause of that. No. Surdoko and Pokaran were the primary causes of that, it looks like. Looks like they had fierce fighting, which I believe they were neighbors, if you remember, down at the bottom of the map. Lex Mortaire, of course, had the low military score. I had the high economy score. Yeah, this was definitely a bunch of noobs, I'm afraid. And I classed myself first among them, because, well, nobody went out and fought but me at the beginning. I nearly took that town center down. Oh, that could have been so fun. My gold needs to improve, my gold needs to improve, so does my stone gathering. Although I had plenty of resources, I didn't know what to do with them all. Maybe I would have been more inclined if, I had anywise been part of the action. Anyway, most castles didn't get any relics. Nascimento got some gold, though. I had a villager high of 133. Lex Mortera... Oh, wait, no. Surdoko had a villager high of 107, which is closer to it. But this was a Pop 300 map. But that's a good population. No one else quite got there. Let's see. Yeah, looks like Pokaran had a big battle, I suspect with Surdoko. And I did not really have many battles. Although, around here, I did attack his town center, roughly, around that time. Kind of a boring game, but not bad. Okay. So, give me a second to get some water. Okay, come on, come. Ugh. For pity's sake. So, I'm not sure if I want to do another game of that right now. No, instead, what I think I might do... We'll go to my title screen for now, and I'll take a short breather, get some water. I've gotten very dry in the past couple of days, so really good opportunity to get some water, and I will be just a few minutes, and then we'll move on to the next game. Okay, I'm back. Just mixed myself up. A little bit of tea. I must say these sugar-free drinks are definitely a favorite of mine. Maybe that's not such a good thing. I've heard all kinds of things. But it keeps me hydrated anyway. It's been keeping me very well hydrated for a long time. Yeah. I'm hoping maybe tomorrow I'll be able to see my mother. It's her birthday tomorrow, and even if I'm not able to eat very much, maybe I'll be at least be able to see her. She is in her 60s. I think she's like 65 right now. I'm 27, so that gives you some idea of... We were kind of a strange family. That's a good thing, though. They married late in life. But... enough about that. But I was a good person, my mother... Lord, she did her best. But... Lord knows she did her best. Moving right along, though. Let's pull out the games panel and have a look at what we will play next. Shall we? Yeah, so comment down in the chat. What do you think? What do you think I should play next? I'll show you my folder. And okay, so what category do you think we should try this time? Actually, I think let's do a city builder. And I think I would like to continue in Caesar 3. I would like to continue building my city of Lutetia. I think that would be the best course of action. So, let's do that. If I recall correctly, yeah, I've still got to get my population up there, and I also have to get my prosperity up, which means building housing over here. I'm all set up for that, so I think my denarii is stable. How's my unemployment? Oh, I've got tons of work. It's bulging at the brim with workers, so let's give them something to do. Now, let me see. Do I have a... I could swear I had a later version of this map. Yes, I think I do. Yes. Now, where is... I could swear I had the housing development over here. Maybe not? Oh, here it is! Yes! Man, it's crammed in the corner over here. Why the hell is it... Wait a minute. Something's funky about this. Something ain't right. Hold on. Is this even the right map? It is. It's a previous version of it, much previous. But that just shows you what you can do if you try. Okay, no. Let's... Whoops. Wrong one. But that map there just shows you what you can do if you don't pay attention to your city planning. Let's go back to this one. Yes, I think, yeah, this is the one. This is the most recent one I've got. Alright, so, with that in mind, let's get this high-class district underway, shall we? And to that effect, first, 4 markets for all of the class of goods that we're going to need. As well as a gatehouse. Let's get a prefecture down here. And you know what? I'm also going to extend housing into there. But then I'm going to bust this housing up. Oh wait, yeah, I do have a triumphal arch too. I do remember that. Did I build that last one? I thought I had. Do I really have the right file? I don't think I do. I don't feel like I do. But I don't see where else it could have gone. Because I certainly wasn't that close to it. Oh well. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Mars. Gonna have to fix that. If you're wondering what I'm doing, and actually I think I am going to need to adjust this, because I'm attempting to build a grid for luxury housing here. But now that I look at it, no one's going to live right next to markets. That's not going to work. So I need to think about this a little harder. So the goal, of course, is to get some villas over here. And the only way to really successfully do that is if I develop a huge area and take this whole population that I've got here, 273 workers, and employ them in various means. Okay, no, I definitely know that this is not the right file, because in the previous file, I had a hippodrome. I remember that. The question is, do I have a hippodrome? Not here, that's Lindum. Although that... Wait, yeah, that's the one that I showed off in my first video. Is this... Okay, actually this is... Pardon me, I feel very silly for not being able to remember where everything is or is supposed to be. But this isn't the right map either. If this were the right map, there'd be a housing development over here. And there'd be a hippodrome. But, you know what? Forget it. We're gonna begin from here. Because it looks basically like what I had before. Basically. It's got 4 forts over here. It's got... Well, that's not exactly what I had before, but hey, whatever. Okay, and we're going to hopefully close off Lindum. I mean, Lutetia today. So where do we begin? All of that luxury housing was kind of crammed over there. Kind of sillily. Well, okay, well, what's the worker situation? We are short 582 employees. Well, that's always a great way to begin, isn't it? How's the food situation? Our farms are up to capacity. And... I cannot build any more farms. Maybe that's why I gave up on this map. Can I import any food? I somehow doubt it. No. And I'm already having tent troubles. Maybe this was a mistake. You know what? Yeah. think about it, the more I think... Yes, this is not where I need to be in Caesar right now. I need to relearn the basics. Jordane Skyshus, learned, sage veteran, needs to go back and learn the basics. Yes, I do believe that is the truth. So I'm going to save whatever this monstrosity is. And we're going to start fresh. We are going to start the campaign fresh. Yep, that's what we're doing. Okay. And we are going to start the campaign as... Okay, it won't let me do that. I know. There we go. No, 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 no. There we go.
Let your governorial training begin. First, you must learn the basics of constructing Roman settlements. Build areas of housing, and you'll soon see people move into your city. You can click and drag the mouse to build lengths of path at once. Plan paths carefully, with as few intersections as possible, to ensure people will walk where you want them to. At every intersection, walkers must choose which way to go. Each intersection lessens your control over their actual routes.
So since we're getting back to the basics here, on account of completely losing that file, I think it a wise idea to begin with first principles. You drag the housing. Just make a happy little housing block. Just a happy little housing block. And supply it with water. And you boost the speed to 100 so that it becomes like a camera that's sped up 600 times. Okay. And you cause the city to burst into flames. Wonderful. There's not going to be a city by the end of this, is there? Here we go. Well, half of the city isn't here. Do we need employees? Yes. Yes, we do. Can I build gardens yet? Oh wait, no I can't. That's not till the next one. See, I'm so out of practice that I forgot how the tutorial even works. That is how out of practice I am. It's just sad. So that's why I need to do it. That's why I need to do the tutorial, so I can learn how the basics go. So you build wells, you build... And now you please the gods. Great. Excellent. Please the gods so that you can please the citizens. And when I get a population of 150, that's when we go on. Oh wait, I shouldn't know that yet. And neither should you. Forget it. Forget that I said anything. You don't know what population we go up at. Oh, wait.
Let your governorial training begin.
Okay. Moving right along.
Congratulations.
Actually, yeah.
Your priorities should be security, housing, food, and water in that order. Without housing and food, new immigrants will not move into your city. Rome now wishes your city to grow food. Build a farm on fertile land. Look for the yellow tufts that indicate this. Connect it to housing with a path. If the housing is too far away, the farm will not get access to labor. Build a granary near to the farm and make sure that it too has access to labor. When the wheat is ripe, a cart will carry it to the granary. Gradually, the granary will fill up. The fewer empty windows you can see, the fuller the granary is.
And then it goes on about markets. I'll let you read that in your own time if you want to. Okay. So our goal is to build a population of 650, and our immediate goal, build a granary and fill it with wheat. So we've got all this. Caesar said this is where we should be building farmlands and a granary so that we can fill it with food. So let's do that. Because that's the thing that we were having trouble with in the city back there. We did not have enough food. I guess what we should do is then fill this granary with granary with food so that we can export it back to that starving city. Because obviously I don't know beans about how to make food. But in all seriousness, right now, per the tutorial, we are going to build a population and begin from the beginning. It's not glamorous to do so, but it must be done. The first building begins with the first foundation, which begins with the first block of stone, which begins with the first lazy Roman. Okay, so far so good, I guess. So the only temples that you need in a peaceful city like this one, right now, are those three. You don't need any others. Well, you do need Neptune as well, but we're not trading yet. If you get a city that relies solely on tax income, you don't even need to appease Neptune. But these three, you're, well, almost always going to need. Should I take that back? These four, you're pretty much always going to need. Neptune ensures that your trade functions well, Ceres that your crops grow well, Mercury that your food stores are... He's basically the racket. He's the type of insurance that fat men with fedoras and pinstripe suits offer. And Venus basically determines whether your people love you or whether they hate you. I wanted to show you what all that was about, but yeah, we're not ready to do that yet. So let's just build up the population that we've got. And work from there. So I'm gonna build kind of like that. Just try and get enough population to fill the granary. Fill up these farms as they are understaffed. No, I'm not going to build the charity blocks. I don't need them. I don't need them. I don't need them. This map is kind of like... I don't know if any of you have ever played the demo for Caesar 3, but it is kind of like that. And you see right there. I will show you to what that's referring. Once I complete that first objective, that will open this panel. Okay, and we are still waiting.
Your priorities should be security.
I have built a granary. I am filling it with wheat, but it doesn't want to seem to play nice. Maybe the market lady is just stealing all my food. In which case, well, I guess I've got to do this. Oh! No! No! No, that's actually a terrible idea. Well, terrible or not. Let's try and... Oh wait, more population will not be forthcoming. Until I get that objective taken care of. Come on, fill my granary with wheat. You know what? Yeah. I'm just going to do that for now. To just let the granary fill up a bit. Because until it does, it's not going to let me... Until the granary fills up, I'm not going to be able to keep going. Fortunately, it looks like everyone's fed for the moment, so maybe once the granary fills up, I will be able to replace that market post-haste. I think that's the idea. There we go. Okay, so all I need to do now is... Well, first I'm going to move that market back over here, and then I'm going to work on getting water in. Because that's the next step, you see. Actually, that's the wrong place to place a reservoir. Let's put it over here. Go. And then I'll place a fountain here, I think should do the trick. There we go. Yep. Fountain coverage. Your city needs more workers. That'd do, that'd do. Tell you what, though, it's getting plenty of food. There we go. We're still climbing. Yep, make it more desirable. Keep people entertained. What is my next immediate goal?
Your priorities should be
Grow to a
security,
population
housing,
of
food,
450.
and water.
As I said, grow to a population of 450. Okay. Now, city sentiment. That's the thing that Venus has control over, and it looks like her charm is worn off. We can fix that, though. That's what festivals are for. So let's hold a festival to Mercury, so that we can continue to fill this warehouse with this granary. Also, let's take the prompt's advice and beautify this place a bit. Oh, crap. Not by removing aqueducts. Removing aqueducts is a really, really ugly move. Most of the time. Oh. And one of the gods is unhappy, and that would be Mars. But as you'll see, that doesn't matter. The good thing about having a society where you have multiple gods is that they provide uneven coverage, and sometimes... And the application to that is not only to their blessings, but also to their curses. In this case, Mars can't do jack to me. He is completely impotent because this is a peaceful game. Because Caesar said so, damn it. Caesar is king. At least in this game. Oh, come on. Get off. What was that? Okay. City population is up. Taxes. Industry. The next part of the tutorial. Yeah, let's get on with it. But let's also get a forum, too. Forum. Very useful way of beginning to make money. I can trade. I can trade wheat, weapons, and fodder. And here comes... Okay. This is why Mars is not always necessary. Early on, in the peaceful cities, this is all that Mars has to say to you. The bitter anger of Mars is upon you. Smile swiftly, if you so dare, for though you have no military assets this day, Mars will not be so lightly insulted. Beware! It's silly. What isn't silly, though? There is something that is not silly. And that is our need for industry. If you haven't... Great. 500 people. If you have not gathered thus far, industry is kind of the backbone of keeping your people from being idle. And of making money. So we are building a clay pit. We are building clay pits and pottery shops so that our people have something to do to make us money. And to help the people of Capua. And we will export everything that we've got, because we've got 76 unemployed people here we don't need anymore. Clink, clink, clink. Take the money to the bank. Burial. So we're gonna make a sale.
No sign of crime around here.
I'm thinking of The Small by Don Bluth. Yes, the Don Bluth, who made, back in the 70s, I want to say, a cartoon about an old donkey in ancient Israel that was going to be sold to the knackers. For those of you who are familiar, knackers means the people that turn donkeys into glue. You can surely imagine that that's kind of frightening, considering glue is not sentient.
Your priorities should be
And because glue is not sentient, it's kind of scary when a kid thinks that a donkey is going to be turned into it. Or is hided for it. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Anyway, pardon my babbling. But Don Bluth is actually a very good animator. Lovely man. He is a Mormon, a Latter-day Saint. And you know, I appreciate Mormon ethos. I absolutely disagree with the theology. It's wrong. And, Joseph Smith, I don't know what the problem was with him, but, a guy who sticks his head into a hat, probably not gonna be the prophet of God. But Lord knows that his movement's produced a lot of good, lovely people. I have a great respect for the family ethos of movies, despite everything else. And you know what? That also is respectable, except that I don't actually have the granary or the wherewithals to put food away. So that gesture, Mercury, was absolutely fruitless. It was completely pointless. Mars is wrathful. He is holding so much back. He just needs to let loose. Oy vey. Well. Finally. And yeah, that's just basically saying what we were supposed to be doing before anyway. Which is just get people employed, etc. And we do. We need to get them employed now, because they're not happy. So let's do something about that, shall we? Let's get a weapons workshop up, since we can. We'll import some iron ore, because we've got the money. And we will sell weapons. Actually, no one wants to work here because, no one wants to come here because we have no jobs. So, yeah, we need to fix that. That's, wrong. Let's see, entertainment, but not enough. We can't grow the entertainment any just now, which is alright. Oh wait, I know what I should do. Let's drop a senator. Bingo. Employment problems solved. And overnight we went from having 15% of our people unemployed to 3. Excellent. Now what? Poor city mood. Well, we'll be taking care of that pretty quickly. I just love how they're pressing the military aspect, even though Mars has absolutely no quarter here. Because this is Italy, man. We own this. Barbarians aren't gonna come on and come over here and attack us here. This is our turf, damn it. This is Rome. But let's see if that festival did anything to appease his wrath. We'll see. It certainly has made my people indifferent to me, which is good. They're drunk and they salute my generosity. I'm happy with that. It's good. Let's do more. Now, is there anything else they want me to do?
Your priorities should be security,
Increase my city's prosperity. Okay. We'll make that happen. It looks like, yep, this is pretty much the end of the tutorial, boys. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so my city will be cut off if I do that, so I'm going to... Oh! Well, looks like that city will have to go without water. I feel very sorry for them. Oh well. I won the game anyway. Ha! Next governor is a poor sucker. Let him deal with the problem of water. I'll take it.
You learn quickly. You now have the skills to complete a real assignment. From now on, you can choose your career's direction. Take the more peaceful province to concentrate on governing, or the more dangerous one to confront Rome's enemies.
Great! Hooray! Yes! I finally learned so that maybe when I get back to Lutetia, I can avoid screwing it up. Perfect. I am a happy Patrick. A happy Badger Lord Patrick. So I've got to pick a city, but once I do that, I think I will, as they say, save it till next time. So let's see, Tarentum or Capua? Well, I was just trading with Capua, and practicing some more peaceful blocks might be kind of fun. It's too easy to make good blocks with gatehouses, so maybe we should do Capua.
Caesar is at today's gladiator tournament and is unable to see you himself. He has asked me, his proconsul for Roma, to brief you on your next assignment. Now that you have proven your skills, you are to found a small city just south of Rome. To build the city up to a modest level, you must provide more goods and services than you have achieved thus far. Plan carefully. Rome's Senate expects a good return on the starting money it entrusts to you. Your new province is rich in resources. Set up industries and trade routes, and export goods to earn the extra funds that you will need. Make sure your citizens pay their taxes too. You should construct a dock so that you can trade overseas. Build the dock on the river with the flotsam, and make sure that it has a warehouse nearby to store exports and accept any imports. Trade ships will approach your dock when you open a sea trade route and tell your trade advisor which goods to buy and sell. Like most buildings, the dock needs road access to labor. Caesar's expectations for you are not excessive. He will rate your performance in 5 categories: peace, prosperity, culture, favor, and overall population size. But the goals he has set you are rather low. Anything else that he asks of you should easily be within your power to provide. He will be particularly pleased if you fulfill his requests promptly. Oh, and a word of caution. Heed carefully any reports of worsening mood among your citizens. Your people will not forgive much just because of your newness to governing. If your city has high taxes, low wages, little food, or lots of unemployment, it will be hard to attract immigrants, and citizens might turn to crime. Your advisors are always available with help and advice. A large part of the secret to good governance lies in using all of the information at your disposal. Whenever things aren't going as expected, take the time to find out why and learn how to correct the problem. Capua is under no military threat, so your management skills alone will ensure your success.
Very good. Yeah. Okay. So nothing unusual here. A few notes, though. You really should never have just one warehouse. You should have one warehouse for every good that you're importing or exporting. That's my starting note there. And the flotsam, I'll show you what that's all about here. Also, another note, this little mistake over here. Oh, well, it's a bit late to change it now. This was made in 1998. But when we return, we will get to boosting the population of this place to 2,500 people. We'll build a trade, we'll build docks over here. Well, not exactly, but on this river. Because you can see the flotsam that he mentioned before. If you were to try to build them here, or here, it would say that this inland lake has no access to the sea. Let me show you that. This inland lake has no access to the sea. Whereas this one would, but I'm not going to build that right now. Let's have a look at the map, just so we know what we're up against. Brundisium, that's the city I came from. Tarentum, that was the city next to it. Tarentum will buy our pottery, sell us wine, and sell us furniture. Syracuse is probably going to be our bigger trade partner. They will buy olives and oil and furniture, and sell marble and meat. Will we need marble here? Will we have the opera? Yes, we will. We could, in theory, use them. I think I will... Oh wait, no. I can't build mega blocks here. Because those require gatehouses. I will see what I can do when we get back to playing this particular map. I will save it. What is my level here? I am an engineer here. So I will save that. And we'll call it a day for now. At least in terms of Caesar. Excellent. Okay, but before I call it a night, I think I do want to do one more game. Just briefly, one more game. As it is almost 10 o'clock. And I do want to get to editing this video too, chopping it up into bits. What we're going to do then, we are going to play Theme Hospital. We're going to play a little bit of Theme Hospital. Not that. Give me just a second to set it up, if you please. Thank you. We shall see what all that is about in a minute. Where is it not there? Maybe I need to reload it. There we go. No, DOSBox does not show up for some reason on here. That is unfortunate. Well, I wonder... Am I even trying to do it right?
Ah!
That was my Age of Empires based something or other. There we go. There we go. Let's see if that captures correctly. Not as such, no. I would know what it would look like if it were. Maybe... no, I can't do that. That wouldn't work properly. And no one wants to see me play it this way. Theme Hospital is fun, but not that fun. Oh dear. Well, give me a second and let me see if I can make sense of this. Very probably the answer is right under my nose. Actually, I'm going to have to work on it internally, but I will mute my mic momentarily. Aha, there we go. That is as it should be. Now, let's start a new game. Yes. Not my first game, but I'm just gonna, for the hell of it, play easy. 'Cause easy is fun. At least for me. So let's do this. Okay, so first, we do need a GP. A GP will help us diagnose other diseases. And let's just put some windows up there. We want him to be... well, imposing is the wrong idea, but... we just want our guests to feel that they are in with someone who has authority. Perhaps that's what I'm shooting for. That this is a man that they can trust, because he has a good office. And I will need to water the plants, but I'm going to never mind that for the moment. That funny little man down there, I mean. Alright. Let's place some benches. You're not going to be able to see all of them. That's alright, you don't have to. Neither do I. People just have to use them, that's all. Fire extinguisher there, because, why not? Radiator there. Plants to make everything look nice. Very good. Now, let's get a receptionist. Not bad. Have we got anything cheaper? Nice. Tickles trout, loyal and friendly. And cheap. Excellent! And now let's get a doc. C. Psychiatrist? That'd be good. I think that is the only thing we have at the moment. Dog lover who's deaf as a post. That's no good. Arrogant and cocky. Nope. Let's see. What was that one? I will need a handyman eventually. I will hire you, cunning and subversive. Perhaps you can keep patients from becoming too cocky themselves. Okay, I don't need to go to this page yet. What do I need? Yes, I need one of you. Oh, there's only 2 of you. Well, we'll get the best of you, which would be you. Excellent. Then I'll get a general diagnosis room as well while we're at it. Door over here. Excuse me. Actually, yeah, give me just a second here. Alright. Curtain here. Machine here. And important parts along the wall. I find that my patients and even my staff get really cranky when they don't have access to a radiator to keep them warm. I don't get that. I mean, I'm not a lizard or anything, but you didn't come here to be comfortable. You came here to get your problems treated, didn't you? Why the hell do you care if you're warm or not? You know, I sure don't. Alright, and that sound is the sound of being able to do things now. And this big blob over here, if you couldn't tell already, going to be our first washroom.
Doctor required in GP's office.
I am not going to put a window to the bathroom, thank you. But I will put a washroom here. Bin, radiator, fire extinguisher. I don't think I have room for anything else.
Doctor required in general diagnosis.
Alright, very good. I will hire another doctor. Let's see. So we have our first patient we can't figure out what to do with. Let's do something about that. Well, we've got a couple of shrinks here, so let's prep a shrink room. Not quite a shrink ray, but definitely a shrink sprue. With a couch. And we get the comfy chair! And some of this and that and the other and... yeah. Any sense of privacy is completely dashed by the windows back here. It's just a wonderful layout, I think. Okay, and a skeleton. Alright. We now have a shrink's office. Excellent. Ward, maybe not yet. Inflation clinic, going to be useful here. Absolutely no one was cured last month. Wonderful. I am so very happy to hear that my doctors have been doing their jobs. Now, we'll need one of these. We don't really need her yet. But we do need one soon. We'll want you, Mem. Okay, and how about you? What's all this about? Heaped piles. Needs a pharmacy. And that is that, love, is exactly why I hired you. Very good.
Required in pharmacy. Doctor required in inflator room.
And a one of everything. That's in case the thing begins to explode.
Doctor required in general diagnosis.
There we go. And our patients that need heaped piles treated should be able to be helped. King Bernard of the Netherlands has expressed a wish to visit your hospital. Please come. A new condition, bloaty head. Sniffing cheese and drinking unpurified rainwater is sure to cause it. It's very uncomfortable and needs to be popped, and the head needs to be reinflated by a very clever doctor. As you can see here,
Doctor required in GP's office.
clearly this is going completely according to plan. This is fantastic, isn't it? It's completely wonderful. And our patients now have seating. Truly, this game is going to be
Attending psychiatry, please.
going very well. Has a very sweet voice, that young gal.
Doctor required in general diagnosis.
I'm gonna get a staff room, because otherwise my guys are going to get cranky, and we don't want that.
A VIP is currently visiting. Doctor required in GP's office.
I might need one more type of person here, which I'll get to once I've dropped everything that I want to. Good. And we have a staff room, which is good, because and we'll fill it with people like this guy. But not like this guy. Actually, yes, just like this guy. Twisted and burning with hate, and yet somehow he chose to be a
Doctor
doctor.
required in inflator room.
And will we beat this first level? I think we will. Eventually. It is just an eventuality at this point. We're certainly worth it. Okay. I don't really think I need a ward at the moment, but... like, why
I
not?
apologise for the amount of litter.
Yeah. I will get to the litter. Don't you worry. But I do have other things to attend to, like getting beds in and... Let's see, I think that should be all I can handle. think I will want another bed in here, but maybe not another plant. Go.
Doctor, attend in psychiatry, please.
Get another nurse in. Actually, not before I finish up that room, of course. I don't know what it is about part-time special constables, but apparently she's a good gal. Very capable. Okay, so let's see. An invisible patient. Invisible patients, for some odd reason, seem to have a serious problem with being diagnosed well. But we'll take a chance on a possible cure because that usually works. I thought I heard someone. Where is it? Far too cold place radiators. No, what I need is something else. I need to... not that. Not this. Not this either. I need to increase the radius of... I want to increase the radius of my heater. That's not it. I keep forgetting where that is at. Status? I don't know. There is a map around here somewhere, though, that... the town map. That's how I do it. There we go. That should cover just about everything. And we have discovered TV personalities. Caused by daytime television. Thank you, Ellen. Thank you. Actually, who would have been popular at this time? Probably Maury and Jerry Springer. Delusions of being able to present a cookery show. Oh, not Julia Childs then. And Rachel Ray. Anyway, a trained psychiatrist must convince the patient to sell their TV and buy a radio. Mine, in this day and age, being convinced to sell your TV is not that hard. Because you can just use a computer instead, after all, eh? Though that does not mean that... I don't know what that doesn't mean. Looks like, though, our patients are coming in very slowly. Despite my past reputation. So, today I learned in Theme Hospital that the proper way to increase the radius of your radiators is to go to the town map. Didn't think I was going to see that. Didn't think I was going to learn that.
Doctor required in GP's office. Doctor required in general diagnosis.
Okay, I am number 1 in the Hall of Shame for some reason. On the converse, I'm not even on the Hall of Fame. Salaries are the same. No deaths, though. 19 cures, which is just one behind the other 2. Among the richest. Not many visitors, though. I wonder why that is. My value's pretty high. And it's so high, in fact, that I'm being offered a bigger salary and a new hospital. Maybe this is the thing to pursue next. Perhaps. I'm not going to prolong this for too much longer, but let's at least begin. Setting things up for next time. Gonna put that over here. I'm sure there's a more ideal way, but time being. A doctor who's good at research and at psychiatry, both, but who's good at what he does. You are not that doctor, I'm afraid. Neither are you. Neither are you. You. You are the one I want. Good man. You are going to be the star attraction of our hospital. In the days ahead. Why is it always these kind of swamp plants that they give you? Takes frequent baths. That's always a good thing. Sorry. Whoops. No. Here we go. Polite and genial manner. That's good. Good. Diagnosis. GD. My apologies if I seem to kind of not be paying attention, but I assure you that I am. I'm paying attention to the game. Though hopefully never at the expense of my audience. Seriously, if you have something to say, I do listen. I do look for your response. Sadly, I suspect there shall be none forthcoming as yet. But I do appreciate all of you who have decided to watch. You've been a very good audience. I appreciate your involvement very greatly. And if you like this, if you have liked this, I kindly ask you to please get involved.
Staff members are reminded to rest frequently.
Please, by all means, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make a donation to my Patreon if you would like. You're certainly not required to, but you can. And join my Twitter, and keep up to date on my latest streamings. And any other videos that I might have made. As for this time right now, it is almost time for the stream to end, but certainly not in any bad condition. Looks like we will be ready to pick up from here. here in Sleepy Hollow and make good use of the staff that I've got.
Doctor required in general diagnosis.
Okay, we have our first, and it looks like it's inflation. So I will build an inflation clinic. Before I leave, certainly I will build an inflation clinic. There we go. Anything else needed?
Doctor required an inflator room.
Yes.
Doctor required in GP's office.
No. Sometimes. Maybe. Cheese curds. Appendectomy. Okay. I'm just kidding with this. It has been a good stream, though. At least I feel it has been. Though feelings can be deceiving. As I'm sure you feel at this time. You probably felt you were going to see something much better than the natty trash that I've put on today. Sleeping illness. Overactive sleep gland in the roof of the mouth. Overwhelming desire to crash out everywhere. High dosage of a powerful stimulant is administered by a nurse. Very good. Good thing I have a pharmacy then, eh? Well, I think I will end my stream here. Thank you very much for joining me at Theme Hospital.
Doctor required in GP's office.
Before I close, I do want to see if one of these patients has this latest illness. Okay, actually, I don't really want to, not all that bad.
Doctor required in general diagnosis.
So I'm gonna save the game here. In game slot 3. And perhaps we shall pick up from here, or from the first game that I did. And I will see you guys next time. But thank you very much for joining me. This has been Boucher Lord Patrick. If you want to see more of the same, please do consider following me on Twitter for updates on my streams, as well as on the videos that I upload, cut from these streams and elsewhere, and consider donating to Patreon. It is 10 o'clock, the hour of the Badger Lord's night time. Good night, God love you all, peace.